up, y'all? Welcome back to the post game spread. You are now tuning into the Kade Snell Story, Part 2. And what an incredible journey, story that it's been. So impressed by this young man and what he's been through. These are the type of stories that have to be told. These are the inspirational stories that need to be told. For those of you guys that don't know, I don't know why you wouldn't at this point if you're listening, but Kade, got the ticket to his dream school out of high school, Auburn, where he always wanted to go, War Eagle. But when he got there, he wasn't mature enough to be an SEC ball player. Not in the weight room, not eating, not taking care of himself the way he should have. And eventually the coaching staff said, kick rocks, man. Can't be here anymore. You're not good enough to be here. And he took that moment, what a moment for an 18, 19-year-old to process, right? And looked in the mirror and said, I got work to do. And didn't think too much of himself to go JUCO. So he went the JUCO route, became player of the year, D1 player of the year, loved the JUCO grind, got picked up by Alabama, so respected there, gave him the number 3 jersey, the captain, gets drafted in the 5th round, goes off. And now in the Cubs organization, what a special young man. And I really feel like these podcasts are more than just podcasts to me. I really feel like I form connections with these guys, friendships, brotherhoods. Kade's my boy now. I've even reached out to his mom, had a great little snippet from her telling me how much the Snell family is loving this and that they feel like his story needed to be told as well. So just rooting for this guy. In part 2, we go more into his pro career, stuff that he likes to use, gear, a lot of hitting stuff. So deep down the rabbit hole of hitting, which is my ballpark, my true passion. So I think you guys are going to love this. This is the Kade Snell Story, Part 2. Here you go.
And now a few words from our sponsors.
We are proud to be brought to you by Hudson Chiropractic and the Hudson family, located in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. You can find them at 3232 Independence Street, HudsonChiroCape.com, 573-335-7349. They've got over 700 5-star reviews, all 5-star reviews on Google. That speaks for itself. This is, of course, my former teammate, friend, brother, Murray State great, Seth Hudson, an all-time great second baseman in Racer history. He finished second all-time in hits when his career ended. Hudson Chiropractic, your bridge to a better health. They can do everything you can think of chiropractic-wise, adjustments, soft tissue, DOT exams. Seth is really doing his thing down there, and Cape has a beautiful family, raising a couple sluggers. We really appreciate your support. Thank you, Hudson Chiropractic and family. All right, I want to do a quick shout-out here to some of my sponsors. While we do national stories, I also do local stories, and I'm local to Springfield, Illinois, the Central Illinois area, and so most of my sponsors right now are local. So let me do a rundown here. Washco Strength and Speed, Overtime Training Academy, Body Symmetry, Milner Dentistry, Bank of Springfield, Sitco Chiropractic, Glisson Heating and Air, Eric Easley, the Realtor, The Office Sports Bar and Grill, Hammers Radon Mitigation, Cardinal Cleaning, GT Performance Consulting, Safe House, Illinois, Hudson Chiropractic, the Shamrocks Baseball Club, Flow Yoga, Hurwitz Enterprises, and Salvaggio Steel. We are also supported by the Kaiser family, and this podcast is now also sponsored by Birdman Bats and Jack's Batting Gloves. Go get you some. We appreciate you guys. All right, guys, we're back. This is going to be part 2, I guess. I didn't realize. I never know when we start these, like how long we're going to go for, how much someone has to say, but I am so enjoying this. I don't want it to end, dude. That was 2 hours and it felt like 10 minutes to me. So I hope you're enjoying yourself. This is special. I can just tell. We kind of left off talking about, some Alabama stuff. I wanted to circle back to this. Does your time at Auburn and that painful experience of being told you're not good enough to be here, is that something that you've drawn on as motivation as you've moved forward in your career, or is that something that you let go?
I mean, definitely. All right, so I look at it not necessarily as a like, yeah. At first, I did look at it as like I'm gonna prove it to them. I'm gonna prove it to them.
Yeah.
And now I think I've gotten to the point where it's like I'm grateful for the opportunity that I was able to be put in that situation to blossom from that.
Right.
And I think that just comes with age and perspective.
No, it's like one of those things that probably at the time you thought, "Oh, this is like the worst thing ever," right? Like my dream school is dropping me. Um, but it turned out to be a blessing, right? Like it changed your
Yeah.
life. Like it got you back to God. It got you in the weight room. It got you taking your baseball career more serious. And then you ended up, the JUCO, the Alabama, and now what you're doing. But without that experience, are you the person you are today?
No,
No.
no. And I remember
Cool.
I called Coach Thompson. This was this was after I committed, I think, to Alabama, or
Yeah.
right before I committed. And I just told him, I said, thank you. Like,
Mhm.
me getting cut was like the best thing that had happened to me.
Yeah.
And I mean, that was a good conversation we had on the phone. That was our first time talking in a long time.
Yeah.
And um man, yeah, I had forgotten about that too. But I mean, people need to. It was obviously a bad situation for me,
Yeah.
and I'm sure he didn't love to do it, right?
No,
But
of course not.
you need that. Like, I've said this forever: the prettiest flowers grow in crap, and I was in the crap for a little bit. I mean,
I
literally
I
anything grows in crap.
Well said. Yeah, I wonder what he was thinking, those years later, seeing you across the field doing it to him over there, and like, I didn't let this guy hit. I didn't think he was good enough to be here. Like, what? I wonder what those thoughts were internally. It's got to be interesting.
I don't know. I know he's a wonderful. He's a great human being.
Hmm.
So I'm sure he thought the positive.
Sure.
I know for a fact he did.
Yeah, I love that. Any special teammates outside of Willie Platner at Alabama that you deserve want to shout out or anything like that?
I mean, I might as well just pull out the roster because
Right.
there's
Okay. Yeah. You're right.
obviously,
That is broad. I'm sorry. I don't want to make you do
yeah,
that.
but no, yeah, I mean, there's golly, I mean, Richie, Brennan,
Yeah.
Hodo, first year, Ian, Gage Miller,
Yeah.
uh, I mean, there's like a million, Riley Quick, like you could, the list goes on. LeBron,
Yeah. Dude,
stud,
I still laugh about when I first interviewed you for the Will Platner and I asked you, what'd I say? Do you think Will's gonna be playing for dough someday? And I meant like money, like professionally. And you had that confused. You were like, Big
Doe,
Doe?
yeah,
Is Big Doe coaching somewhere or something?
yeah, I remember that. That's funny. Yeah.
Oh, that was a good one, man. So then, all right, cool moment. Let's get to draft day. Getting drafted, leading up to it. What were you being told projection wise and like all that stuff? I'd love to hear that.
So obviously, me being a fifth year, like I don't have the leverage, right?
Right.
So I'm just looking for a shot at this point.
Yeah.
And me and my agent, I can now say agent, I had to say advisor then, agent now. We were having conversations left and right, like, all right, well, you need to go to this workout, you need to go to this workout. So I went to
Yeah.
two workouts, and it was
Yeah.
the Blue Jays and it was the Cubs.
Yeah.
And
Did you go to
one
Wrigley?
wasn't, no, I went
Okay.
to
That'd been cool.
Myrtle Beach. I
Okay.
went to Myrtle Beach, their low 18,
Okay. Yeah.
because that was like, wasn't that far. I think it was like 5 hours,
Okay.
give or take. It might have been more than that. I could have it wrong, but um, went to Atlanta for the Blue Jays one. Did good. They liked me.
Yeah.
Went to the Cubs one. Did good. I think they liked me too, obviously. But
Yeah.
and then draft day is approaching,
Yeah.
and we have a really good idea that I'm gonna get drafted.
Yeah.
And before draft day, me and my wife get married.
Oh wow. I think I
Yeah.
remember seeing that.
So
Yeah, something about that. Yeah.
yeah. Do what? No, no, no. Yeah. She said a week, not a day. Yeah. Well, we got married before. It wasn't like we got married, then I got drafted.
Does
It
she want
was
to come
like,
help you tell it?
no, she's in bread making mode. She's making dinner right now.
Are we gonna get
So
her on screen before this is over?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right.
Um, I mean, y'all might can set up an interview if you want to have her on. So I mean, I'm telling you, she was a stud. Like she hit like 500. Like she was good.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, she's helped me out a ton too because she doesn't like sugarcoat much of anything. If I have a bad game, like we ain't coming home and be like, honey, you did so good. No, that didn't. If I didn't do good, I didn't do good. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
Yeah.
but yeah,
So draft
like
day, leading up to
yeah,
draft.
leading up to draft, we get married. Um, we got Marley running around. Um, yeah, leading up to draft day, we get married. Go off to Panama City as like a mini moon thing.
Yeah.
Which we're planning on.
A
We'll
real
do
one?
something.
Sure.
We'll do something. We have to we'll get that figured out. But
Sure.
draft day comes, and we had conversations before draft that was like, all right, so the Royals are thinking something maybe fourth round.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay. And I was like, well, let's figure out more about that. And we thought it was a little low.
Mhm.
So we were like, no, I don't know if we can do that. And I remember watching that pick come up and they took an outfielder. And I'm like, oh, so like they literally went other directions.
Yeah.
Like straight 180.
Mhm.
Or, and so nothing. Right. And we're having it like it's on the TV. Like
Yeah.
going back, a regret there. I wish we would have had it on the computer, like
Yeah.
bang bang, instead of it happened, takes a second, pops up on the TV.
Yeah.
Because that, oh my gosh, that was so stressful. There was like 3 or 4 picks behind on the
Yeah.
TV, and got family in the room. I mean, just sitting there aching, and
Yeah.
get a call from Judd saying, "Hey, I think we have something lined up, and the Blue Jays are going to take you in the 7th round." I said, "Okay." And then I get another phone call. Hey, oh my gosh, who was it? I think it was like the Twins. They were like, "Hey, the Twins are going to take you in the 6th round." I'm like, "Okay," because
Yeah.
we're on round 5
Right.
at this point. And Judd calls me again and said, "No, no, no, no. I think the Cubs are about to take you right here in the 5th round." I said, "But Judd, like, which one's it going to be?" You know, like,
Which one's it
and
gonna
not
be?
even, yeah, yeah. That's probably actually what I said in the moment. And not even 20 seconds go by later, we hang up the phone call. He calls me and he said, "Congratulations, you're a Cub."
Oh,
And I'm like,
man.
"No, I'm not. It has not said it.
Mhm.
I'm 3 picks behind."
Yeah.
And then I get a call from the area scout that I was in contact back and forth. He said, "Congratulations." And by that time he said, "Congratulations," I look up and it said the Chicago Cubs take Kade Snell.
Mhm.
And it was like, oh my gosh. It was like, oh, we did it. We
You
did
did
it.
it.
We got drafted.
Yeah.
And
Is everyone
what a
going crazy?
crazy,
Like tears,
and,
mom,
oh,
dad? Like, what's going on?
tears. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the
You?
works.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, yeah. I
Sure.
mean, yeah.
Absolutely,
Like
man.
I had tried so hard, and it was always like, oh,
What a
I'm gonna do
journey.
this.
What a journey to
But
this moment.
yeah, and
Man.
all the people that were in my corner the whole
Yeah.
time were in that
Right?
room,
Yeah.
and man, what an awesome feeling! Like I have old coaches calling me,
Yeah.
and the first thing I could think about doing, and this makes sense, but I went to go hit. Like that
Really?
was, yeah. Um, I got done with everything. I was like, man, I got to go to Enterprise. I got to go hit.
Interesting.
Or yeah, and yeah, that was that. Like that
Okay.
was my getaway because I was like, this really.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm now a professional,
Mhm.
and yeah, and then I got the email that I needed to be on a flight on the way to Arizona, like literally in 3 days,
That
and
quick.
I was like, wow, this is
Yep.
so. Yeah, and that was now I am here. So
Did you buy anything? Did you get a new car? Everyone does.
no,
Didn't need
well,
a new
no, no,
car?
yes, yes, yes. Well, yes, me and Joanna, she needed a new car, especially if
Okay.
we were going to be traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did get a new car,
Okay.
and it has been a game changer. I could not imagine her other car out here.
Wasn't
Like,
gonna make it? She's
no.
laughing back there, I hear.
Yeah. No. We got
Okay.
a nice family car, and
Okay.
it's perfect. It's
Okay.
perfect.
So then signed and you gotta go, like, do physicals and all that stuff, and then it's, like, kind of like an
Mhm.
instruct for all the new draftees. Is that what's kinda happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me through that. What was that experience like
So,
that? How'd you feel?
I mean, nervous to begin with, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'd waited so long for this to become a reality, so I'm making
Mhm.
the most of it, meeting as many people as I can, seeing as
Yeah.
many people as I can,
Right.
uh, and then just really just absorbing all that,
Mhm.
like, their philosophies on all the things, which, believe it or not, the very first thing that we got into was base running.
Really?
Like, that was like my foot lands in Mesa, Arizona, we're talking about base running,
Really?
and I'm like, I've never really thought about this because I never stole a base. Like, I never stole a base at Alabama, ever.
Really?
Like, tried once, got canned,
Are
and
you like, what like, what kinda wheels do you got?
I good, like, good, and
Like, what's
that's
your
no
60? What's your best 60?
it's been so long since I've ran a 60, but, I'm running 20, 21 miles an hour on the
Okay.
catapults.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Fast guy.
So, yeah, well, 21 might be I'm running 20.
Okay.
I know for a fact 20.
Yeah.
So, and when I had gotten there, they were like, "Why didn't you ever steal any bases?" And I was like, "Alright, so I'm gonna give you a rundown, I'm gonna give you a story." So, this was against Bradley my last year, and I know I've told this story like a billion times, but I get on first, I get a single, get on first. Coach Mo says, "You're not green."
Mhm.
After you just hustled out a single, the only thing I heard was green. Didn't hear not green. You know what I mean? Like, just
That's
say
great.
red or green. Do not mix the two. And I took off, got hosed like by it felt like 10 feet. Uh, so I'm getting chewed in the dugout.
Yep.
Mo's like, "Man, why in the world?" And I'm like, "Dude, you said green." He said, "No, I said not green." I said,
Why would you
I
say
said, "You
not
tell
green?
me." Yeah,
That is a
yeah.
weird thing to
So,
say.
and he took a second. He was like, "Huh, maybe I shouldn't say that again." And so that got settled, and that was like the only time I ever stole.
Really?
So I was like,
That was
"Well,
it.
that's canned. Like, that's done. I'm not doing that again." I've obviously just killed that bridge if I was building one.
That's great. Okay.
And I get off to South Bend for my little short season, like played
Yeah.
like 20 something games.
Yeah.
They're telling me I'm a base stealer, and they showed me the technique. I stole 11 bases in 20 something games.
Let's go, guy. Let's go. Getting a feel for it.
I mean, what I'd never thought that I was going to be stealing bases, and now like that is a complete
Part
part
of
of
your
my
game.
game.
That's awesome, dude. Good for you. Um, so then first few days so then did you do like a little instruct a week or two in Arizona and they send you out to South Bend or how'd that work?
So we were there for say I got drafted or no, not January, July 15th or
Yeah.
16th. I think that's when I got out there, signed the 22nd, and then I was playing
Okay.
the August, early August.
Okay.
We'll just go early August.
Okay.
And so it was bang bang, that was pretty quick.
Yeah.
And yeah, that whole process was just crazy because I mean, baseball's baseball, but every organization goes about it a little differently.
Yeah,
Like,
they got their own ways. Like I'd love to
yeah,
hear
and
about what
yeah,
are some of the unique things that the Cubs do? Like what are the Cubs ways?
uh, prioritize, and this is how it should be. Prioritize defense, prioritize being smart on the bases. Like,
Mhm.
you're already at this point, you know how to hit. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Um, it why I love where I am so much, and this is why I think I'm just learning more and more every day, is they pay attention to the details.
Yeah.
Not saying I don't know because I've never been to any other club, but
Yeah.
we pay attention to the details so closely
Mhm.
that like it's just really cool to see when you see everything executed perfectly.
Yeah.
Like it, this is the best way I can explain it. It's like watching a 3D movie with no glasses, and then you understand the technique and put on the glasses, and you can see the
Oh,
full picture.
that's a
Like that.
great explanation. Wow.
That's how it seems to me
I
because
like that.
you're working on your awareness,
Mhm.
um, on the bases. You're working extremely like precise on the positioning defensively,
Okay.
and it's just making your job easier if
Yeah.
you do it correctly.
Well said.
If you completely buy in, it's making your job easier.
I love
And
that.
that's why I love it.
Yeah.
Like, and base stealing was never a part of my game at
Yeah.
all, you know, and
Yeah. Now
I
it is.
became that more valuable. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, dude. Yeah. A whole new wrinkle to your game. Absolutely. Um, what was the first couple or like can you take me through like your first pro at bat? Like were you nervous in that moment or how'd that feel or anything like
Oh
that or
yeah. Yeah. I was nervous.
yeah.
Show
Put
up. Yeah. I mean, show up. I wish I would have took Spanish more serious in high school.
right? Everyone thinks that when they get into pro ball. Yep.
Yeah. And I mean, we're as thick as thieves now, all of us.
Uh-huh.
Um, I don't know everything, right? I don't know everything, but I'm getting better.
Yeah.
Um, and I remember showing up in South Bend and like, I mean, these guys I never seen before. They don't know me. I don't know them. And I'm hitting in the 2 hole for them.
Mhm.
And I'm like, Dad gum, like, this is real.
Yeah.
This is, this is real.
Oh
And I
yeah.
remember my first AB, I don't remember, I think or I definitely got out, but I think my next AB, I hit a double.
Mhm.
And I was just off to the races at that point. I'm like, all right, here we go. And then the next
Right.
game hit a triple, like stealing bases in the middle of it too.
Yeah.
I'm like surprising myself
Yeah.
because I'd never had done that before. And obviously hit a lull, like I had to get back to the basics. And then that's when I went back for fall camp and really started figuring out my swing again, which was
Yeah.
good because now me going to fall camp, me being in early camp and all that stuff, like I know everybody knows me.
Yeah.
We're all tight.
For sure.
Like I know who I'm playing with. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I know my
Well said.
teammates.
Yeah.
And
What
I think I'm so excited to go play this year. Oh my
I'm excited
gosh.
to watch you
Like,
do. What parts of your game did it become apparent you needed to improve on, like holes, anything like that, in your small pro career so far?
so for me, it had always been see ball, hit ball, which it's still very simple.
But it
But
can't be that simple in pro ball. You got to be a
no,
little more
no, it can't.
sophisticated than that.
Yes, you have to. I'd never really had a routine.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'd never had a routine hitting wise. It's
Yeah.
always just been I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna do this and that.
Tell me
Well,
about it,
these
dude.
guys
Please
are
tell me about it. Let's go.
these guys are throwing 95 plus, like, and that's your normal day, right?
Yep.
You
With
can't
shape
go up
and
there.
depth and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't just go up there not having completely trusted a routine beforehand.
Yep.
Like some people can roll out of bed and hit. I realize really quick I need to follow a routine.
There's only
And
there's very few
yeah,
Manny Ramirez's in the world, my friend. Most people need a routine.
exactly. I'm one of those people that need a routine.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's gonna take me a really long way. It's just
Yeah.
because I'm huge on a routine in general.
Uh-huh.
Like I like to wake up at the same time. I like to
Yeah.
eat the same things.
Yeah.
I like to do the same things. Um, for a snack, I like to eat the same thing.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm very, I like what I like and I don't like what I don't like.
Yeah.
And um, integrating this routine, especially with all the hitting coaches that I have up here, and they all want the best for you.
Yeah.
Like nobody's gonna just throw something out there that's gonna make you worse. And um, that's really opened my eyes, especially,
Okay.
and it shows me how much they care about me because they're
Yeah.
willing to take all this time in the world. Like, because I'm sure there's plenty of other people in the org. I know for a fact there's plenty of other people in the org that is m- more of a priority than me, but they set aside so much time to
Yeah.
look and dive into what I needed to get done, and I'm starting to see the benefits from it.
I
And
love that.
I have to stick to that routine.
What have you mechanically made any changes to your swing or setup or anything like that?
No, I'm big on cues. Like something I can think and it makes sense to me and I can do it. Like for example,
Tell me your cues.
uh,
Let's go. I want to hear them.
yeah, one of my biggest things is because I like to do a lot of open angle or no, closed angle and open angle.
Hmm.
My biggest thing is if I can turn the barrel behind,
Yeah.
like because you can turn the barrel and do this.
Yeah.
If I can turn the barrel and do that, that eliminates the rollover.
Interesting.
And if I think that the bat is connected to my back hip,
Yeah.
like for some reason
That
that
works for you?
makes that works.
Really?
If I can hit the ball with my back hip, that
Yeah.
works for me.
That'll get your hips through? Or
That'll get my hips through, and that will keep me like because nobody's swinging like that, right? I mean,
right.
if you
Yeah.
are, you're hitting something very hard on the ground, probably.
Yeah.
If I can load this hip and swing with it, then I'm
Yeah.
in a really good spot. And I was actually
Ooh.
talking to Grant, one of my hitting coaches today. I was like, "That's it.
Mhm.
That's the thing." And
Mm.
he was like, "Yeah, because when you're thinking that, if I can think back hip through the middle of the field, I'm in a good spot."
Ah, man, I feel like we gotta go right to our hitting stuff now, man. I'm gonna skip over a couple questions and circle back because I feel like we're kind of headed in this hitting zone here. So, let's how about this? How about we play your swing here? I found it and I did a little something today. Pulled it up,
Okay.
slowed it down. This is an Alabama side swing here, and then let's get into some hitting stuff. So I'm gonna play this, and I want you to tell me if anything stands out or anything like that. Here we go.
Okay. Oh, what a
Man,
swing.
yeah, man. There's
That
some
was
really
a walk-off homer.
was it? Okay,
Yeah, the
so
walk-off homer against South Alabama.
from what I when I watched a few swings of you now, it looks like you start relatively tall and kind of like a pretty classic stance, and then you kind of drop into your legs pretty deeply. Is that something that you agree with or are thinking of, or what do you got going there?
Yeah, see, I started getting a little taller in junior college, which
Okay.
now where I'm hitting it, I'd say I'm a little more in my legs, just
Okay.
because, I mean, I have unleashed power just waiting there. I mean, I might as well expose it, you know?
Absolutely.
And, um, yeah, what we've been doing over here, I mean, it's really unlocked a lot of power in my legs. Like the other day I got on one pretty good. I don't know how far it went, but it went a long way.
Yeah.
And, um, that was one of the first times that I've felt that since junior college of me getting into one.
Yeah.
And, like that in particular, like that. And I was like, that's what that's what we've been grinding for.
I love
And
it.
so I can unlock that little bit of power. But yeah, you can see like even now, like I didn't have this cue that I have now because I'm not gonna trademark this. Nick Love, my hitting coach back home, or one of my hitting coaches back home,
Okay.
said that every cue has an expiration date, which is true.
Interesting.
Every cue, yeah, because I mean, your brain is always
Yeah.
it's like gonna get immune to something.
Eventually, it's not same thing isn't going to work forever. Right.
Exactly. So you have
Yeah.
to think of something else. But
Yeah.
in this, if I had a bat connected to my back hip, I think I could have thought that in this swing and it worked just the same.
Oh man. Yeah. I could totally see that. Um, what are you so, like? I'm seeing like I mean, you're obviously lifting your leg in some sort of a leg kick. Is it? Would you call it a
Hmm.
leg kick or just a lift and go, or what would you say call that?
Yeah, I would say it's a leg kick. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's calmed down a little bit since
Uh huh.
then, but I mean, at this point in time, I'm feeling it. Like I'm flowing right now.
Okay.
Because that swing, that's a 3-0 swing,
Yeah.
3-0 backside walk off homer.
I love it. Are you thinking so you mentioned barrel turn, and I'm always fascinated when I talk to guys on here because some guys are very old school in their lingo, some guys are more new school. That is a much newer lingo term, turning the barrel. When did that come into play for you, and do you actually think about that, like actually turning it back here behind you, or what are your thoughts there?
I don't necessarily because once it's going good, you don't have to think anything.
Sure, right.
But um, turning the barrel, yeah, turning the barrel back there, I'm not genuinely or I'm not like thinking turn the barrel. Like I'm just thinking if I can have it turned by the time I make contact.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm not thinking start it
Yeah,
because naturally you're gonna.
okay.
So you don't
Yeah,
have to think that.
yeah,
But if you can just think like really just dropping, like my elbow has to stay connected in here.
Yeah.
That's when I'm going to turn.
Sure.
Like if you play this video here, play it a little bit in slow motion. My back elbow is connected to that,
Yeah.
to the little thing in my belt.
Yes. Right here. You're deep in that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's you have a
that to
very
me,
connected swing. Yeah. Look at that ultra stiff front leg. You're hitting behind it here. Are you at
yeah,
all thinking barrel path or bat path or anything like that?
I'm just trying to hit. I'm trying to hit the ball in the fattest part of my bat. That's all I'm thinking about.
That's it. Okay.
That's it.
Or what are you thinking? You know, I'm a hitting guy. I love it. You know, I like a lot of Mookie Betts stuff where he talks about really trying to keep that top hand supinated and open and not rolling over or pushing it off. Do you have any thoughts there? Anything like that?
So, all right. So one thing that Pap was good at, he would kind of tell you if you were a pronator or a supinator. I am definitely, yeah,
Supinator.
I'm a supinator. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a supinator. And I'd have to think like if you ever watch me on deck, I'll sometimes do this. Like
Just that
I wouldn't
feel.
necessarily say I'm barrel dumping,
Yeah.
but I'll definitely do this because when I'm here, that's every problem I've tried to stay away from.
Okay. Yeah.
Like my strongest is here. Like
Mhm.
inside pitches, if I can still ride that out like that,
Yeah.
inside pitches that are low, perfect example, drop the barrel head and just use that and hit
Okay.
that center.
Yeah.
That's money. Like that's perfect. That's what I'm trying to do in the cages before I go hit.
And are you trying to get a feel into your back hip, like getting into that like coil back there, or what's that like developing? You know.
Yeah. So one of the drills that I do, um, I mean, you see it, people get into a 45-degree angle
Yes,
and
I love
just
that drill. Yep.
that helps me get my back hit.
Feel that. Yeah.
That's where the barrel connected to my back hip starts.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what it feels like to me. I'm literally hitting from there. And
Okay.
if I can just keep that middle,
Yeah.
like back net of the cage, I'm
Yeah.
in a really good spot.
That's what you like. What about back foot? Are you thinking anything with your heel, or scissor kicking, or anything like that? What do you got there? Any thoughts?
So, I mean, obviously you've heard the age old term squash the bug, just squash the
Yeah.
bug, this and that. I think that works. I think that works really well for a younger hitter figuring out his mechanics. But now we're to the point you're not thinking about your back leg.
Okay.
Like you're obviously loading. For me, I have if I'm sound like a broken record. If I think hip, if I think loading through my hip, my back leg's going to do what it needs to do.
Okay. Okay. Now, directionally, are you thinking anything? Some guys like to think, like I'm trying to hit it
Center,
center. Okay.
center field, batter's eye. I'm thinking batter's eye.
Batter's eye. Okay.
Hmm.
What about philosophy in terms of, like I played a couple years of indie ball. A huge change for me as a hitter was when I started reading about Josh Donaldson, him talking about splitting the plate in half. So I would look, I'm looking velocity away for this pitch, and I'm going to be aggressive, spit on everything else. Do you have anything like that, or what are you looking for up there, or anything in that realm?
I mean, honestly, my biggest thing is if I'm on time for the fastball, I can see everything else.
Gotcha.
If
Okay.
I'm ultra on time for the fastball, I know that's just such a generic answer, but if I'm on time for the fastball, I can see literally everything else. Because
Okay.
I mean, these guys are throwing triple digits now. Like we saw a guy the
Ridiculous.
other day throwing triple digits. Like
Demon
you're,
stuff.
yeah,
Crazy.
like you're not going up there thinking off speed. You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
to go up there looking fastball, and if you don't get it, just adjust off. And that was
Yeah.
something that started, obviously. I mean, I think Dad told me that from the beginning.
Yeah.
Look fastball or key on fastball, adjust to anything that's not a fastball.
Are you at
And
all thinking of like barrel depth, like getting in the zone early or anything like that, or is that a consideration? No.
I think if my prep is correct, where I'm thinking just literally turn the barrel
You'll be in the right place.
off my hip, and I'm
Okay.
on time for the fastball, everything will be where it needs to be.
Okay. Trying to think what else I hear. Any feels that get you right? Like if you're feeling a little funky, you just talked about that feel in the batter's box, like feeling that supination. Anything else that you just like with your body or anything like that?
I'm trying to think.
how about are there any drills that if your swing starts getting funky, you go to, like, this is what I need to do? Just
Oh,
that
automatic.
45s? What's that?
Closed angle.
Yeah.
Closed angle, guys feeding me away. So when I'm wanting to cast
Yeah.
and
That's
like
what you do.
roll over, yeah,
So when you
that's
get bad, you start doing this, you're out here and pulling this way.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's another drill, and I say we, one of our main hitting guys, he came up with it. It's called a canoe drill, which is I've never seen this drill before in my life.
Love some Robbie Cano, if that's what we're
A
talking about.
beautiful swing,
Oh, one of the
beautiful
greats of
swing.
all time. Yeah.
And he did a drill where you would create a barrier from the back of the plate, like the back point of the plate, and directionally, like me being left-handed, you can picture the box being right here. Like
Yeah.
you can see it right here.
Mhm.
If I have a boundary here and here for directional, and then I put a T right up here to keep my posture,
Yeah.
it forces me to stay in. You talking about that back elbow being tucked in? I have to be tucked in or I'm going to hit the obstacle.
Yeah.
And my posture has to be good, and I have to be going under or I'm going to smoke the tee
I like that.
if I'm getting twisty. And I think if things are going wrong, I can do that drill and it'll clean it up.
Oh,
I think
I like
I
that.
think that would clean it up.
Tell me about this. What bat model have you settled on in pro ball?
Okay, so yeah, I've bounced back from a million bats, but there's this company called Bulo, that it's not just with the Cubs, but the Cubs introduced it to me,
Okay.
and we have like a billion models, but
Okay.
Michael Bush, he has a model where it's a super flared taper at the
Yeah.
bottom, like
Uh-huh.
almost like it's very pronounced where you could look at it and be like, wow, that is a huge taper.
Yeah.
That's the one. Like that's the one I have
What's
to keep
what's
in
the
stock.
what's the barrel on it? Was like a
It's a torpedo, or it's a
really
reverse taper. Yeah, it's a
really.
reverse taper.
So you
Mhm.
like that? It feels good to you?
It feels really good. And 33 and a half. I'm
Yeah.
gonna stick with what I did at Bama. I swung a 33 and a half there.
Yeah.
And I I mean, I guess it just depends on who you ask. I would say it's a pretty. I mean, it's a decent heavy bat.
Okay.
I would say it's pretty balanced. It's a balanced heavier bat.
Okay.
Um, which that all depends on who you ask. I mean,
Yeah.
some people will pick it up and be like, "That's too heavy," or some people pick it up and say,
Sure.
"That's too light." But
Okay. What about finish? Do you care if it's like black, white, two tone, or natural?
I've been using just a straight black one.
Okay.
I think I don't really care about that per se, but I mean, I guess I do now that I'm saying it out loud. I haven't swung another one other than the all black one. Even if I break one, I request a
Okay.
black one. So,
Okay.
um, yeah, I guess all black. I don't know. I don't
What are
know
you
why
doing?
that.
What are you doing BG wise?
So I had Franklin's when they come in.
Yeah.
Um, I I got something with Franklin. But right
Nice.
now, I'm just wearing these Bruce bolts until the Franklins come in,
Do you
which
use the
they
do you use
both
the
been great.
are you a thumb guard guy? Like the direct
Yeah, the
protect?
original,
The
the
original.
original.
That's what I like
Like,
too, not the new one.
no, I don't like the new one, and
Like
there's no
the
knock
half
on that.
circle, like the half circle
Yep,
little fat one. Dude,
yep,
that's what's up. Okay. OG stuff.
yep.
Okay. I
And
like those too.
it's so funny because you can attest to this if you've used one. Doesn't it feel like you're like naked when you don't have it on?
Oh, it
Like
feels weird. Yeah, it's like I don't
it's like a whoa, I have to stop what I'm doing. I have to go find that before I go hit.
like I can't even take dry swings in my house without putting that thing on.
No,
I want to have it on, you know.
exactly.
Okay, cool, man. We've done some cool hitting stuff here. Do you have any personal hitting coaches or anyone that you follow, or where you mentioned a couple guys here? So what you got?
Yeah. So, I mean, honestly, I'm so fortunate enough to have like every coach that I've played for has really enjoyed me playing for them, and I've really enjoyed playing for them.
Yeah,
And I have three guys that I could go on my phone now more with the pro guys,
yeah,
now way more with the pro guys, but back home I hit with two guys, and Nick Love, who I mentioned before,
Yeah.
and Ryan Ollie, my junior college coach.
Okay.
Those are the two guys, and
Okay.
both have just about the same like philosophy.
Oh,
Like
cool.
they know when I'm thinking over shortstop's head, batter's eye feel, I'm in the best spot that I can be. They both
Okay.
know that,
Okay.
and yeah, it's just a perfect situation I had back home.
Are there any like hitting coaches out there, or Instagram hitting coaches that you find interesting or like to watch or follow, or any concepts or anything like that?
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, and this is all based on me. I don't really, I don't have a bunch of that on my Instagram.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
Like, and once I'm done playing, I'll probably get into it.
Okay.
Like, because I've always wanted to coach whenever I'm done.
Yeah.
Uh, who knows where that'll take? Hopefully, I never have the opportunity, or hopefully, I'll have the opportunity so far down the road.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have all that
Okay.
on my For You page or Instagram.
Yeah, for sure, dude. No big deal.
I know it works for me.
Yeah.
And
No, sometimes too much information is too much. You don't need to see all that.
exactly.
If you've got a couple guys that you're locked in with and you feel good, roll that out, man. You don't need too much information.
And it's not even like I'm turning my head. It's like I don't
Yes,
have all that on there.
absolutely. Would you say the Cubs have any like overarching like hitting philosophies or anything that is just like unique to the Cubs?
I wouldn't necessarily say I've found that yet.
Okay.
But I will say this, and this is so I love this about them. They are the furthest. Like everybody has their own swing, right? It's nowhere near cookie cutter.
Right.
Like for example, like you watch Freddie Freeman hit. Okay,
Yeah.
it looks so unorthodox, but it works for him.
You're right.
Completely works for him. Like
Yep.
that guy can demolish a baseball.
That he can.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how he sets up. Literally, as long as I have my numbers in the right spot, if I'm in the zone for long enough, they don't care how you get there
Yeah.
as long as you get there. And
Yeah.
they give you every avenue and every bit of advice and training tools to get you in that spot. They don't care how you start, which
Like
is
that.
complete freedom.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. Beautiful. Random question. The SEC arms are probably, the highest you're going to find outside of professional baseball. How did those elite arms compare to getting into pro ball and seeing, you were at short season? What was the discrepancy there?
So, like I said, I wouldn't necessarily say I performed to my magnitude in that month. I think if I would have had that exact same thing in the SEC, I would have done the exact same.
Really?
That's how I thought, because once you reach, like once you start really seeing the ball, once you start drawing the walks, because walks are super important, because that's an automatic.
Yes.
Like that is automatic. Okay, obviously he's seeing the ball because he's walking.
Yeah.
But going about ABs and really understanding what you can really move on and do damage on.
Yeah, understanding yourself
And
as
what
a
you
hitter.
can't.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
So that's the first thing I think people need to start looking at. Like if you see somebody about to hit their stride, are their walks going up?
Ooh.
Like I think that's and
Yeah.
coaches have told me that before, because they'd ask me, oh my gosh. I'm trying to think of who he asked me, because I called him. He was one of my hitting coaches in oh, yeah. Actually, I think it was Ryan. Ryan called me and he asked me. He was like, "Hey, I'm seeing you're starting to see the ball," and I didn't even say anything because I didn't have a hit that game. But I drew like 2 or 3 walks.
Yeah.
He said, "You're starting to see the ball. The ball's getting fatter because you're walking."
Oh, there we go. That's
And
cool.
I was like, "I mean, yeah, it is."
Didn't think about it like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like the more and more walks I had, the more and more locked in I felt.
I like
And that's even going to like lives that we've been facing. I'm starting to walk more, and the ball's starting to get bigger. The hundred's starting to slow down. Like everything's starting to trend in the right direction, and that's why I'm excited to play, because I feel like I'm in a really good spot swing wise.
Yeah.
And just recognizing pitches.
No, you sound confident, and I was wondering because obviously in your first pro season, not the success that you would have liked to have
Yeah.
had, but that's pretty common for people first getting into pro ball, the adjustments. So your head wasn't rattled or your confidence hasn't wavered. You sound like you're ready to go. You tell me.
Yeah, I am ready to go. And
Yeah.
thinking about that, I don't know if it was Ryan who mentioned the walks to me. There's a guy I got with him in Falmouth. His name is Brett, and Brett Becker. He runs Pivot Points bats.
Okay.
He noticed I think he was the one who brought up the walks, and it just like really clicked for me because the better I kept getting, the more and more walks I kept drawing.
Yeah.
And
I like that.
which is really cool. That's like like if you see somebody hitting their stride, watch how they take a baseball. Watch how they take a ball.
Oh,
Because
yes, I totally agree with you. So well said. Are are you a yes, 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 I'm swinging until the pitcher shows me that I'm not supposed to swing guy?
yes,
Yeah, for sure. You have to be, right, in pro ball. You
yeah,
can't make decisions as a pitcher throws it in pro ball if I'm gonna swing or not. Um,
that's where the fastball timing comes into play. It's automatic. I'm looking fastball until they prove something otherwise.
yeah,
Unless you have like some lefty going up there
yeah,
or some righty that is like literally he has made his money off of a slider.
I'm
Like
with it.
that's when yeah.
Yeah, okay. Glove model of choice, size, color, brand, webbing, would love to hear it.
So I really like I think it's the OT7 Wilson 12 and 3/4.
Yeah,
It's like the trapeze model. I
yep.
know that's Rawlings, but Rawlings uses trapeze. They're
Yeah, I know
they've
what you're
conned
saying.
that, but
Yeah,
it's Wilson's version. I
yeah,
love that. I
yeah,
love that glove. I like the way it looks. I like the way it feels.
uh-huh,
And I played like because this past year at Alabama, that was my first full season playing in the outfield.
yeah,
So, and that Wilson really worked for me. So, I'm still using that glove currently, and
mhm,
I'm gonna get me some new gloves, through Wilson,
cool,
and just because I've had it for the past year, it really worked for me. Like I'm
yeah.
gonna stick with something that I know, so I'm gonna stick with Wilson
What about,
and that
some
model.
guys prefer, like, a looser glove, like, tightening up your laces, some tighter. Where do you fall on that?
I would say I'm somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
But now I do put 3 in the pinky,
Yep,
not
for
2.
sure, for sure. Breaking in a glove, you got any special ways you like to do it? Potions, tricks, anything?
All right, I don't like anything extra. I literally like playing catch with it and machine stuff. I don't
Yep,
like anybody else breaking in my glove.
yeah,
Um, I used to be a stickler on people putting their hands in my glove. I don't really care.
yeah,
When I stopped pitching, like my pitching glove, like I didn't want anybody to touch it, right?
yeah, right,
Um, but my outfield glove, I mean,
yeah.
who you can wear it if you want. Like it's not as big of a deal.
And did
But
you say that you're sponsored by Wilson? You got some deals in place? Or what we got going?
that's what I'm gonna be using this year is Wilson.
Okay, and you got bat
So,
deals, BG deals, anything else? What you got going?
so yeah, Franklin, I'll be using all Franklin stuff
Nice.
this year, and
That's
then
what's up.
Wilson fielding gloves. And honestly, like I have yet to get off of Vulo, like the bat brand that I mentioned.
So are they just sending you bats in? Like they got you hooked up like that, or you have to buy them?
They they are with the Cubs somehow. Like
Okay, cool.
if I need
Okay,
a bat, I
gotcha.
go talk
You get a
to the
bat.
clubby.
Okay,
Yeah.
right on. Okay. Um, when you're at the plate, is there inner dialogue or what's going on in your head? Is
Let's see how hard I can hit this baseball. Like that's what I think.
uh, are you a tea guy? And if yes, do you have a tea routine?
Um, yes, because of that drill, that
Okay,
Cano drill.
Cano drill.
But if anything is getting completely out of whack, I am not afraid to pull one out.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
if I literally like if something don't feel right, like if it feels like
Yeah.
quicksand in the box, something
Yep.
feels wrong,
Okay.
I will pull it out.
Okay. Hardest ball that you've ever hit. Do you have a memory of it? Does one stand out?
Uh, it was a ball I hit off Georgia that was smoked,
Yeah.
but it was an out. That's normally how it goes, right?
Do you have a most memorable home run of all time?
Yeah, yeah. We were playing against Bishop State. junior college,
Mhm.
and it was the furthest ball I've ever like. I'm trying to think of, you know how like some people like when you hit it, they ask themselves, "Is that going to go over the fence?" Like when I hit it, I thought, "How far is that going to go?"
I love
And
it.
that was one of the only swings I've done that,
Yeah,
and
that's cool.
that's one that really stands out because a hitter is obviously going to go back and watch as much video as they want.
Sure.
I want every swing to look like that one. Like
Yeah,
that's my reference.
yeah,
That's my reference. Is
I love
do you
that.
remember that swing that I took it against Bishop State at Wallace Dothan at 2 o'clock on a Saturday? Like that's
Speaking
the swing that I
speaking
want.
of, are you a video tech guy? Like, are you watching your video in the off season and looking at tech numbers and seeing this stuff?
Um, I like to go back and look at my good swings.
Okay.
Like, and that's not. It's not to sit there and gloat. It's just I know things were going right then,
Yeah.
and I'm literally that swing away from it going right again.
Okay. I'm with it.
And plus it's I mean, you're sitting there watching yourself do it, so obviously, you can,
Sure.
and
Okay.
one thing
Um.
I used to do, this was junior college, yeah. I used to love watching videos of Bryce Harper. Like that was because we didn't have this is funny, mom, and I'm gonna definitely sound like
Oh
such a
man, I can see some elements of Bryce Harper swing in yours. Have you tried to emulate it?
well, all growing up, that's who I wanted to swing
I
like.
see it. Oh man, I can't believe I didn't see it before. Totally. Oh man, wow.
Yeah, like that was I've all right, so what year would this have been?
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, he was hitting in Tropicana. He hit 1.502, like
Yeah.
huge showcase,
Yep.
playing Nelly, Heart of a Champion in the background. Like I can close my eyes and watch that video.
That's
I've watched
great.
that video a million times trying
Yeah.
to swing like that.
Yeah.
And I think
Wow. I see
from a
it.
very early age, that's what I wanted to swing like. And I think there's parts and pieces of that swing that,
I totally see it.
yeah,
Especially your kind of drop in move where he kind of gets like really kind of crunched up. I
yeah.
totally see that. The SEC has some amazing yards in it. What were some of your favorite ones to play at? And like just like the crowds and some funny stuff like that.
I would say Mississippi State. I
Yep.
would say it, but our entire team got food poisoning.
Oh well.
So that really messed with the awesomeness of
Yes.
Duty Noble.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I would probably say LSU's was unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. And I had a good series. So that's always makes it better. Hold on, let me open this real quick.
You getting dinner? What you got going?
We got spaghetti going.
Okay.
So I'm pumped. I gotta open the jar.
We're getting
Um
close to the end here, my friends. So
yeah.
um
Uh yeah, but Alex or the box was sick and so was Texas A&M's. That
what
was
about who were the best hecklers? What fans said the funniest stuff or were the best at it?
so um LSU obviously, but I couldn't understand what they're like.
Yeah.
There was so much Cajun, like I couldn't understand what they were saying. I'm sure what they were saying was
That's great.
amazing, but I couldn't understand what they were saying.
Yeah.
Like, believe it or not, Troy at
Really?
Troy.
Troy.
I
Interesting.
think it's because they knew who like I grew up 45 minutes away from Troy, so they
Yeah.
were saying some stuff that I'm not going to repeat on here.
Yeah.
But it was absurd. Like it had to have been somebody I went to school with. Like
Some
they knew that much.
some insider information.
Some things that I mean, you'd have to grow up around me to know.
That's funny. I remember I had an experience at Ole Miss. So I played at Murray State, and I played at Murray State before they went to the College World Series. They were not Cinderellas. We were very much a lowly mid-major, but we would, play like some Kentuckys and Ole Misses and Mississippi State. And I remember playing right field at Ole Miss, and they just had like my whole life story. And I was like, you guys care this much about heckling Murray State's right fielder coming in town and just everything that they said, but it was crazy, man. That's some SEC baseball for you.
They'll pull some things out that you like.
Right?
You'd have to dig for.
They were like talking about my sister and stuff, and I was like, "What are we doing here,
Oh,
man?"
they're they made a comment. Like, all right, so I'm not going to tell you the whole thing, but Troy made a comment about my mom in vacation Bible school, which that was when I was in 4th grade. I'm like,
What?
how?
Right.
How?
Oh man. I'd love to hear. So this off season, are we cool to keep rolling here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. We're close, my friend. Off season hitting, strength and conditioning wise, mental work. Does anything jump out that you want to talk about that you did uniquely or anything like that?
So we really like. I had never been much of a squatter,
Mhm.
just because I've had back history.
I mean, it's
So
got some big legs. I saw the pictures, man. We were chatting earlier about it.
yes, yeah. So it was always like pit shark, which no, not the pit shark. You can get absolutely swole off pit shark, but we're doing this new thing with the Cubs, and I got introduced in fall. This stuff called a Zercher squat,
Yep.
and it has taken off. Like every Tuesday, like that's my day to
So for
to
those
do
of you guys
those.
that
And
don't know, a Zercher is going to be you're going to hold the bar essentially in the crest of your elbows here, and you can do deadlift variations, you can do squats, you can do lunges, but it's just very, very challenging for not only your lower but your back as well to hold those positions and your arms too.
yeah, and it's so much better on the back. It doesn't look like it, but it is
Yeah,
completely. It does not compress the spine.
yeah.
And I've really taken off with that.
This dude's
I've
Zerchering
really
like
enjoyed it.
500 pounds. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's really been a game changer for me.
Yeah. Okay. Love that. What is like a typical off-season day for you?
Mm, wake up, hit, um, somewhere, whether
Yeah.
it be early in the morning. I normally had all my stuff done by
Yeah.
lunch or early afternoon, just so I could get some other stuff done because it's still the off season. Like enjoy your
Yeah.
time, but
Okay.
take your vitamins. I say hitting,
Yeah, for
um,
sure.
and just go ahead and get all that figured out, and then for the rest of the day, hang out with Joanna, hang out with Marley, our dog, and
Mhm.
mom and dad and Tucker and my brother
Love
and
it.
her family. Just spend as much time with your family as much as you can, especially in the off season because the job that I picked, it's you're gone from home a lot.
Yeah, for sure. Um, who are a couple of your favorite all-time players?
Well, I've already said one, Harper,
Yeah.
all time favorite. I'd have to say Chipper because I grew up
Larry
a
Wayne.
Braves
Yeah,
fan.
buddy. Me too. Yep.
Let's see.
You grew up a Braves fan?
Yeah, I grew up a Braves fan. I
Recognize
mean, you
that?
almost have to be. Yeah, yeah. That is crazy.
Yeah, buddy.
That's awesome though.
Thank you.
Oh my
Me
gosh,
too.
yeah.
Me too, buddy.
So I went to Turner and Truist. I went to Turner when I got to witness Billy Wagner come in.
Oh wow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Craig Kimbrell, two
Mhm.
of in their prime,
Absolutely. All
amazing. Billy
time, yeah.
Wagner's
All
up.
time closers for sure. Nuts.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think of somebody else that I know it's kind of like oil and water when I compare these two because they probably definitely don't have bad blood, but it's just the new one stepped in when the old one left. But Soto,
Yeah.
I mean, I talk about Harper and Soto.
Yeah.
I'm not, I mean, the Soto shuffle, like that's his thing.
Yeah.
I don't do that, but that's he's branded that
Yeah.
and he really sees the ball and he really
Yeah.
stays in his legs and he hits it really far. So I love everything about that.
I could see you get pretty deep into your legs. I could see a little bit of Soto there too. That's interesting. I love Soto too. Are there let's go 3 to 5 of your favorite all-time swings, big league guys.
Cano,
Yeah,
uh, Cano, I think has the smoothest swing
absolutely.
probably ever.
Possibly ever. I mean,
Um,
that is butter. Yeah.
I mean, literally,
Hard.
it didn't even look like he was swinging hard.
Seriously.
I mean, you got to put Otani in there. That's
Okay.
like he's he has completely changed the game.
Insane.
Um, got to put Harper in there.
Yep.
Trying to think. Just absolute, like, just swings that are,
Just that you love. Don't have to be the best players. Just a swing you love. Those 3 are
um,
good. You wanna go with those?
put in Barry Bonds too. I mean,
Oh, B Bonds.
that's a big,
Is Barry the greatest hitter of all time?
definitely.
Yeah. for sure.
Yeah.
Who's the greatest pitcher of all time?
Roger Clemens.
Yeah, I agree. Nastiest stuff you've ever faced?
Okay, so this one stands out to me. And it might have been, I mean, it could have been, I could have been seeing it bad that day. I don't know. But Chris Cortez, he was at Texas A&M in 24.
Mm-hmm.
And he's with the Angels now. He threw, that was my first time seeing 100.
Mm-hmm.
And it was moving. Like,
Yeah.
like when I think 100, I think a
It's not
straight
fair,
100.
right? Yeah, it should be just like bullet.
No, his was like glitching. I thought
Yeah.
it glitched.
Yeah.
And I mean, it probably looked like some really good takes, but in that moment, I took it because I didn't see it.
Okay.
So
that
was the best stuff I saw.
What walk-up music have you used, and what are you going to use moving forward?
I love like rock and roll, like any old rock and roll.
What'd you use at Alabama?
Money for Nothing by Dire Straits.
Oh yeah, classic.
And Stranglehold by Ted Nugent. Now I don't know what I'm going to be using this year.
Okay.
I think it might be oh my gosh, what is that song? I Was Made for Loving You by Kiss. I think it might be that.
Sure, absolutely.
Who knows yet? Who knows yet? But that's I don't know why, but that has always been my go-to. Is just like old school rock and roll. I'll have people come at me at the game. Older people, they're like, "Dude, that song came out when I was denied." I'm like, "That's sick."
The best and the worst baseball movie of all time.
Ooh, the best and the worst. I mean, I might lose some people here, but it's The Price You Pay. The worst.
Just say it.
And this is just me.
The Price You Pay. Here we go. You're leading it up. What we got?
I did not like Bull Durham.
Real? I'm shutting this podcast off. It's over.
I'm sorry.
It's over.
I'm sorry. The only reason is it was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Tell me why, dude. No, tell me why.
It didn't even seem like it was about baseball.
I was not expecting that. Okay.
And this is the most JV answer probably ever. My favorite is probably Little Big League.
Oh no, man! Hey, that's a great one too. That's a great movie. Absolutely, they got some big leaguers in there. It's interesting. I'm cool with it. Okay,
I love that movie.
Okay, did you ever play any baseball video games? You guys play the show or anything in Alabama?
Oh yeah. We played the show like I used to. I had to get away from the PlayStation because the show was taking up way too much of my day.
Yep. Make yourself.
With a little help from my wife, probably.
Yep. Of your teammates, who's had the most pop ever?
The most pop.
Yeah.
LeBron.
Dude, let's go right there. This guy is special. Probably going to win Player of the Year this year. Tell me a little bit about him, man.
He's a beast.
Like, got 5 pumps already.
Who's counting? I am.
Right.
But yeah, freak of nature. Just I always called him a unicorn.
Mm-hmm.
That's once in a million kind of player, and he's just a good dude. Like, and like this is something that always stood out to me because if someone's slumping, like their fielding starts to suck.
Yeah, absolutely.
If that guy's not hitting, he's still gonna make the best play you've ever seen at short.
Yeah.
That's what makes him special is he doesn't carry it around.
Yeah.
And he thrives off of somebody saying that he can't do something.
Really?
I've realized I learned that quick. I learned that really quick.
Really?
I remember just sitting there, we're doing team competition stuff. I'm sitting there chirping him. And it's just getting my team starting to go down further and further and further and further. He's hitting balls further and further and further and further. And I'm like, I'm not saying nothing.
Maybe I should be quiet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and do my thing.
Yeah.
Not say much and tell my team not to say nothing to him.
Okay. Fastest teammate ever.
Okay. I'm gonna say Kane Kepley, the new the guy that came in draft wise.
Yeah.
He flies. Like, I think he
Ridiculous.
floats.
Yeah.
But there was this guy, and for some reason I can only remember his nickname, and I know he's with the Nationals, but it was Tuda time. The
Two at a
guy's
time.
no Tuda, Tuda.
Okay.
It just Tuda time. That's what
We gotta look him
he
up.
would say.
Two at a time.
That's the fastest. Played with him at Danville. That's the fastest guy I ever seen.
And what organization is he in?
Nationals.
Nationals. We'll have to look him up. Two at a time. Okay. Best infield arm, best outfield arm you ever seen?
Mm-hmm. Best infield arm. I'm trying to think. Best infield arm. I'm gonna say Bronny.
Yeah.
Best infield arm. Best outfield arm. There was a play. It wasn't even like a play at the plate. It was like balls hit into the outfield.
Yeah.
Rounding third. Oh, I'm gonna hit the brakes. Like, I'm not gonna try that. Braden Montgomery threw a ball home, against us at our place. That it started head high, and it did not move. Like, it didn't drop. I think it was starting to rise as it hit the catcher's mitt.
Yeah.
Like, that was the best throw I've seen with my own eyes.
Hardest worker as a teammate. Did anyone jump out like that's the guy?
Hardest worker. There's a lot. I mean, there really is. There's a lot. There's a lot of guys that I'm just sitting there like in awe of. Will Hodo
Big
last
dough.
year worked like.
Yeah. That's the guy.
I think he did extra for fun.
Really?
Yeah. For the love of the game.
I randomly started
that's
following him after our last podcast with Will, and I guess he's like training for like a triathlon or like marathons and stuff. Like that dude's incredible.
Or he's just doing it for fun. That's what I've always thought.
Yeah, shout out to Big Doe.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Best, worst nicknames of teammates you ever had?
Best, worst nicknames of teammates. Is this for me?
Anyone, just a teammate that you've known, or could be yourself. Yeah. The best nickname and the worst nickname you've heard in baseball.
The best nickname I've heard in baseball is probably, I think the Big Dumper's hilarious. I think that's hilarious.
Yes, that's a good one.
Worst, I can't really think of any that are bad.
Okay.
Right now.
I got a deep question here for you. You obviously has been through a ton since your time at Auburn. Wild journey. 2 questions left here. If you could sit for 1 inning in the bullpen with 18-year-old Kade Snell at Auburn, things aren't going for him how he wants, what would you tell him? Knowing what you know now.
Well, this is before all the bad. I would just tell him, hey, look, it's going to get worse before it gets better, but you have to go through the worst for it to get better.
Oh, man. That's amazing. I love that. And then here, dude, this is the last question I got for you. We're at the end. This has been so awesome. You're a special guy, dude. Do you ever have baseball dreams?
Definitely. I mean, yeah, I want to make it, but not only do I want to make it, I want to win a World Series. Like, there's been so many times, junior college, at Alabama, like, always just came up short. And I really think it's God's just sitting there saying, hey, look, I know this is a worldly desire, and because he loves us for our desires too.
Yeah.
And like, I think there's going to be a World Series in there somewhere, because I came up short so many times. Missed Grand Junction twice.
Yeah.
Got cut on the team that went to Omaha.
Yeah.
Like, and I got cut that year and didn't get to go to Omaha.
Yeah.
Came up short twice to go to Grand Junction. 2 and done in both the years in the regional, didn't get to go to the Super. So he's got to be saving it for a big one.
I love that. I love that. Well, hey, brother, we're at the end. How has this been for you?
It's been great. I don't know, like I've told like some close friends the whole
Yeah.
shebang, but I don't think I've ever done this
Was it
publicly.
cool
But
actually, like, just putting it out there and talking about it, like, in depth and,
you
like
know, I had forgotten about a lot of things until I said them, and I
yeah.
was like, because it just brings back memories,
Yeah.
not and good, bad, ugly,
Sure.
all. I
Absolutely.
mean, it happened.
Yeah,
So
it did. And what
just
a
crazy.
what a beautiful journey. So I've been inviting guys. We've got all kind of formats now. So sometimes I'm talking to guys that are, we're done with the big league career and they've been done for 20 years and we're looking back on their career. And I've also with high school guys that are going to be big leaguers someday. I would love to keep following your career. So if we could keep having you come back on your way to the show as your career goes. So maybe come back in another year after this season and talk about how it went. I'd love to have you keep coming back, man. I think you're a special dude. I love our connection. I love talking baseball with you. Is that something that you'd be cool with doing?
100%. I
Cool,
mean, I
man.
think it would be really cool to pick
Yeah,
this up and
yeah.
maybe a big leaguer one day, and
You
then
will
go
be a
through
big
that
league.
process
I
because
feel it,
it's
my friend. I feel it. I'm so rooting for you. I'm a fan. I've got nothing else for you, dude. Thank you so much for giving me some of your time. I really think time is the greatest gift you can give anyone. So thank you for some of yours. Do you have anything you want to leave us with before we get on out of here?
just like I said last time. I mean, if you're in an environment where your baseball's not fun, get somewhere where it is.
I
Like
love
that's the
Hey,
last bit I'll leave with anybody.
that's perfect. That is perfect. All right, guys. This is the Kade Snell story, post game spread. We're out of here. Be rooting for this guy this year. We're out.
Thank y'all.